Next, let's look at the next part that we can customize in our scatter plot, and that's the chart axis and titles. So left click that once, and that'll expand some options. Now within this chart axis and titles option here, you can change the chart title, you can change the chart subtitle. Notice how these options changed. You can change the horizontal axis title. See how these options changed. And we can change the vertical axis title here. So the first thing we're going to change is the chart title. And notice that under title text, it says drop versus height, which is exactly what it says up here. Now, typically, you don't need a chart title. Sometimes you do, but in this case, we don't. So I'm just simply going to select the title text and delete it. And you'll notice that once I delete it, it disappears from the chart, and the plot area kind of reclaims that space that the title was using up. So by getting rid of the title, we make more room for the data that we care about, that we want to showcase. So that's the reason why we remove it. Okay, and so under chart subtitle, we're not going to add one, so we'll just leave that blank. If yours has something here, delete it. And next, let's go to horizontal axis title. So the title text says height, which is exactly what it says down here. Okay, but not only do we want it to say height, I'm going to put this in all caps. You don't have to, I'm going to. But we also want to put the units for the data in this horizontal axis. And I know that height here is in feet. So I'm going to type in height, and I'm putting the units in parentheses here. And you'll notice as soon as I type this in, it changed the horizontal title down here in our scatter plot. Okay, so we have the title text changed. The title font will just go with the theme default. Now the font size, we want something bigger than that. So a decent default or font size would be size 20. So you can see it made it much bigger. And we're going to make it bold. And so it doesn't change the color on us, change it from auto for the title text color to black. Okay, so here you can see now that is really clean and very legible. So let's now change the vertical axis. So we're going to click here on horizontal axis title, select vertical axis title. And instead of drop, I want that to say up height. And then I'm going to put the units, that's in feet. And title font, theme default, title size. I want to use the same size on the vertical axis that I did on the horizontal, which is 20. And I want to make that bold. And I want to make sure that it stays black in color. Okay, so that is how you change and format the axis titles.